Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. This video is going to be for the Sagittarians and seeing how it is you guys' birthdays. And I wish you guys all the best. I did a special pull for you guys. It's pre-pulled already. So what I did was I did a special quick pull draw for you guys. I did a 3-card pull with my mystery card. So unfortunately, like I said, it's already pre-pulled, but you have 3 cards and a 3-card spread plus the mystery card. It is all from the Suit of Wands. Seeing how it is the Sagittarians' birthdays, and you guys are a fire signs, a fiery sign. So this is how it's going to be. To all of you that are taking the time out to watch and tune into me, I appreciate you. I want you guys to bear with me. I am new to the YouTube thing as far as doing tarot interpretation, so just bear with me. I promise you I will get better. It will get better over time. But getting on to the video, here we go. So unfortunately, I normally would have started when I pull, I would lay down, I would pull and start from left to right. But for some reason, I started over here and had to shift over from right to left. But anyways, the 8 of Wands was pulled first. So the 8 of Wands, my Sagittarians. So from the 8 of Wands, which when I got from the 8 of Wands was symbolizing, telling me that you have this figure and he or she is shooting a wand with the bow, and you have 8 wands floating, flying, soaring through the air. And then you have this castle in the background here, way in the distance, which symbolizes the creativity or the goal or the dream that this figure, he or she, seeks. And when I say the wands of creativity, because we know the Suit of Wands symbolizes represents creativity, creative ventures, visualizations, imagination, all those things, inventions. That's that fiery energy of the Sagittarians. So what I'm seeing here from this is that you could have one, or you could have multiple ideas or certain things that you're ready to expand it or grow your idea. You're ready to. It's time, basically, from the 8 of Wands to symbolize telling that it's time for these ideas. It's time to get actions. It's time to start making moves on actions or something, my Sagittarians, whether you're male or female, okay, whether it's romantic or career-wise. It is time for something that you have been really very, very working on hard, as far as like the blueprints. You've been doing all the research, the studying, or whatever it is that you've been working on, like I'm talking about for a while, for years, could it be multiple years. It is symbolizing that it is time for actions to be made. No more sitting back and waiting. Like you've been, like Sagittarius, what I mean is, you know how you be like, okay, I've been sitting and waiting. I've been sitting back, waiting, pacing. Now that time is over. Now it's time to, make a move. That's what this 8 of Wands symbolizes, my Sagittarians, okay? So, and next, when I'm moving along, I wound up pulling the 2 of Wands. The 2 of Wands, which symbolizes and which links with the other cards. I will show you at the end how all these cards, 3 cards, link together, and they symbolizes what the Sagittarians that could be facing right now, or going through, or getting ready to go through their path, and especially in 2019. Okay, Sagittarians, the 2 of Wands. The 2 of Wands symbolizes, you see this figure, he has 1 wand in each hand, and the wands are tilted, so it can symbolizes 2 things, like the creative idea, and also symbolizing, okay, it's time for the action, okay? But you see wearing the cloak and the boots, and you see looking out into the distance over the horizon. So that means the figure, everything, like I said, everything has already been done. Everything is prepared. You're prepared, Sagittarians, for whatever it is. If it's someone there's some type of love interest or someone that you love interest that you seek, or if it's some type of career or some type of different money, income, growth, or some type of idea or project that you seek, it is showing that it is time for you to take your journey. You realize you're prepared. You've done everything. You from these 2 cards together, you prepare. You've done everything. It's time to take the journey. Take that first step. Okay. So, and then you have the next card that I pulled was the Three of Wands. The Three of Wands, when you have the three wands standing still in the sand, the Three of Wands, it symbolizes, from what I'm getting from this, the Three of Wands, it symbolizes that whatever it is that you came from over here, the journey that you went for and actually put the actions on the seat, you've achieved it, Sagittarians, you've achieved it. But as you see, the figure is still dressed in the cloak and wearing the boots. So, and you see the boats in the background. So when you see that, and the boats in the background is symbolizing the figure's imagination. But you see the pyramids. I'm sorry, Sagittarian, my Sagittarians. Like I said, I'm going to get it together. But you see, I'm moving around a lot with the camera. I got to do it manually right now. So I apologize. I do apologize. You see the pyramids in the background. The pyramid symbolizes the wisdom and knowledge. And so you see the figure, he or she, whether you're he or she, Sagittarius, you've achieved these first steps. Now you've achieved basically a process now. You realize that everything, see how it's played out? You realize that it was time to take actions on something. And this confirmed that, because it showed that it's time for you to get ready to take a journey. It's time for you to start getting ready to make the first steps on whatever it is, whatever idea or ideals, goal, whatever it is, dream that you're seeking and that you want and that you're ready to expand on and grow. It's showing that you will achieve that, or you may have achieved that already, or you're going to achieve that. Believe in that. But also, what you have the pyramids in the background, and you have the boats of your imagination in the waters, and you have the pyramids symbolizing wisdom and knowledge in the background. It's showing that you realize that you do have more of the journey to complete in order to get to the end of whatever it is that you seek, my Sagittarians. So, with these three cards all together, what I'm getting from this is symbolizing that all together. As I put these three cards together, and I'm going to give you a quick summary, is showing that, my Sagittarians, for instance, if this resonates to you as far as love or romantic wise, okay, it may be someone that you seek for a while, someone that a love interest that you seek, okay. But now it is time to take actions, or you could be feeling that you're ready for actions to be made. So those type of actions could be, example, you could be maybe approaching this person and maybe speaking to them for the first time. Maybe you've not spoken to them for the first time. You never spoke to them, but you know that you have you like them and you seek them as a love interest. Or you may know this person, this individual, and you may see, okay, now it's time to tell this person this, now how I feel. I want to tell them this. Or like whatever it is, it could be any kind of field. You could be like, okay, maybe I just want to ask this person, can we hang out? Whatever it is, that's love interest, basically. Okay? And then over here it's showing that it's confirmed that you need to take that first step for whatever it is that you seek. So if it's that love relationship if it's a love, romantic love that you seek from someone else, it's time saying you need to take that first step. But when you take that first step and you're ready and prepared to take that first step, when you get to over here, it's telling you and showing you and confirming, Sagittarians, that it is okay. Don't be worried that you will be successful. You will achieve what you have sought out right here in this first step, in the first process. You will achieve it. But just be aware that in this achieving what you set out, that you need to realize that there is more of that journey that needs to be completed in order to be complete, actually to reach the end of whatever it is that you seek. The same thing now, if this resonates with you career-wise, if it is something that you career-wise, it could be a job maybe, or it could be a financial decision, like a money-wise decision, how you want to handle some money maybe, or maybe you want to get more money, you want to earn more money, however it is. I mean, whatever decision you may be thinking of that maybe can earn you more money. It maybe mean that you've done the foundation, you put everything together, you did all the plotting. It's time for you to take the journey. You take the journey. Don't be aware. You will achieve that journey. You will achieve whatever it is that you seek, but just be careful and realize that you will have to take more. You have to go more on that journey. It's more of that journey before you can come to the end of whatever it is that you seek, whether it's career or romantic wise, my Sagittarians. And to sum it up, the mystery card, last but not least, the mystery cards. I wound up pulling the 10 of Wands. This is my mystery card. I call it the mystery card. This is when I put everything in checkmate. The mystery card is the 10 of Wands. And the 10 of Wands. The 10 of Wands is what I'm seeing from this, is that you have this figure on the journey, and you could tell that it appears that he's struggling. and she's struggling with, because it's like a burden, because you have all these wands. You have all these wands, and all these wands are bundled together, and you're trying to reach this city, but then it's also the trail to this city. As you see that the trail to the city is not straight. It's like, it's curvy. And then you have that curvy trail to the city, so that's already an obstacle. Then you have these wands bundled all together with the flame soaring from them. It's showing that you need to be careful. Be careful, my Sagittarians, male or female. What I am getting from this Ten of Wands as I'm closing this out is that you need to be careful on whatever it is on these 3 cards in your reading, in the suit of wands for my Sagittarians, whatever it is that you seek, whatever goal, whatever idea, whatever plan, whether it's romantically or if it's career-wise, whatever it is that you've been planning on and that you have been seeking for a while, or you've been working on, you have been building you've been basically building, constructing, like building the blueprints. Whatever it is, this right here, that you're going to now, that you've realized that it's time for you to make the action on, and then it's time for you to now make that first step. And then once you have completed that first step, and you come to the completion of that first step, you will achieve that first step. You will realize that it is more of the journey that needs to be taken on, to me, sought out. This Ten of Wands showing that on this journey and on this what you seek, be careful that you don't take on too much. Be careful that you don't take on too much, whether it's romantic-wise or financial-wise, career-wise, financial career-wise. Be careful that you don't take on too much to where it becomes a burden on you. Okay? So, as I close out, like I said, to all my Sagittarians, I appreciate you all taking the time out. Even if you're not a Sagittarian, you're just watching this video, I appreciate the time that you're taking out of your busy schedules or to sit and watch this reading. Once again, I am new to doing these tarot readings, and so I know this is I will get better. Trust me, I will get better. And like I said, I will keep trying to doing these. I'll try to do them as much as I can, but I do have a busy schedule myself. But like I said, I just felt that I wanted to start maybe doing this and see how the response I will get from you guys. So make sure you don't forget to fill up them comments. Fill up comments, whether you liked or didn't like this video. Make sure you fill up that comment boxes. And just stay tuned. I will do more, and it will be more than just tarot. I have other things in plan also. I also do other things as far as I will get into. You will see as I get the channel going. Like I said, I'm just now building and the foundation of this channel. As I get it going, you'll see more from me. But as I said in closing, my Sagittarians, like I said, what I'm seeing is that it's time for Sagittarians. It's time for you guys. It's time for you guys, whether you're male or female. It's time for you to get out there. Make the action. Whatever it is, it's time for you to do. Go and do it. It's time for you to make a move. Make them first steps. And once you make them first steps, you will realize that you've completed them first steps very quickly, but you'll realize there's more of the journey that you need to seek out in order to come to the actual real completion and end of whatever it is that you're seeking out right here, my Sagittarians. So whether it's career or romantic wise, be careful. So, and then the mystery card, ladies and gentlemen, my mystery card. Like I said, the Ten of Wands, be careful. The Ten of Wands symbolizing burden. You've been overwhelmed with so much burden. Make sure whatever action that you make on right here, when you take this action you decide to make and you start taking this journey, make sure that and then you achieve this journey, achieve this first step of this journey, but you realize that there's more to the journey and you're getting ready to go on more to the journey. Make sure that you don't overwhelm yourself, and make sure you don't do too much and put too much on to where it becomes a burden, ladies and gentlemen. So, like I said, I appreciate you all. Thank you, Sagittarians. You have a blessed birthdays. Peace and blessings. Love you all.